Hi guys, it's Vooght here, and today I'm going to give you a lesson on Bruno Mars's Locked Out of Heaven. I'm going to go through the live version as the drummer Eric Hernandez plays a few more fills in this version, so it's a bit more fun to play. I'll show you the song the full way through, and then at the end I'll break down the parts so you can have a go at it yourself.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so the main groove of the song is 4 bars long. So if we build it up part by part, starting with the hi-hat, we're going to play constant eighths, and we're going to use a bit of the motor technique here. So we're going to accent the downbeats and play softer upbeats. So the hi-hat part will be... Okay, so if we add the bass drum next, now the bass drum locks in with the guitar part of the track, which is the da 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 da. Okay, so the placement of those bass drums In the first bar we play the and of 3 and the and of 4. The second bar is the same as the first bar, so and of 3 and and of 4. In the third bar we play the and of 1, the 2, the 3 and the and of 4. And in the fourth bar we play the 1, the 2 and the and of 3 and and of 4. So the hi-hat and bass drum together will sound like this. Okay, now the snare drum just plays a normal backbeat on 2 and 4, so we add that in. Okay, and the only other thing to do is just shift one of those accents in the second bar, the hi-hat accent, from the 2 to the and of 2, so we're just going to shift it across an eighth note to give the second bar just a slightly different sound on the hi-hat. So we add that in and the 4 bars sound like this. Okay, so for the intro, all we do is add a few little parts to that groove. So, initially in the first bar, what we do is we rest on the 1. So we have an eighth note rest on the 1, and we come in with an open hi-hat on the and of 1 for an eighth note. Okay, then on the and of 2, we're going to play 2/16 instead of our eighth note that we had initially. So if we do the first 3 bars of the intro, you've got okay, so for the first 4th bar of the intro, all we're going to do is play 2/16 on the hi-hat on the and of 2, another 2/16 on the 3, then we're going to crash on the and of 3, hit a snare by itself on the 4, and another crash on the and of 4. So the 4th bar of the intro sounds like this. Okay, now the second 4 bars of the intro has got a different ending, which is just the last bar. So all we're going to do, we're going to open the hi-hat on the 1 and the 2, we're going to play a bass drum on the 1, the 2, the 3 and the and of 4. We're going to play a snare on the and of 3, another snare on the 4 and then crash on the and of 4. So the second ending of the intro sounds like this. Okay, so the only other thing to mention about the intro is where the song comes in. Now we start with a pickup bar, which means we don't come in on the 1, we come in on the and of 3. So what we do, we hit an eighth note on the and of 3 on the crash and kick, another eighth note on the snare on 4, and then another crash and kick on the and of 4. So from the counting, we play 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the whole 8 bar intro, including the pickup, sounds like this. Right, so taking you through the first verse, we played the same 4 bar groove that we broke down in the intro, and we played the 4 bars 4 times. Now, there's 2 different endings we need to put into this verse. The first ending similar to the first ending of the intro, but instead of the crashes on the and of 3 and the and of 4, we played the open hi-hat. So the first ending of the verse sounds like this. Okay, so we play that ending 3 times, but I like to vary it a little bit by playing more 16ths on the hi-hat. So instead of just the and of 2, I play them on the and of 2 and the 3 sometimes, so we'll sort of vary it between the 2. So the other slightly different ending would be this. Okay, and the 4th ending, which takes you into the sort of pre-chorus part, we play 4 on the floor, so quarter note bass drum, and then we open on the 3 and play 2/16 on the snare on the and of 3, and then a quarter note on the 4. So the 4th ending of the verse sounds like this. Your sex takes me to paradise. Yeah, your sex takes Right, and after the verse we've got an 8-bar pre-chorus. Now the groove for this part is really straightforward, just 8s on the hi-hat, backbeat on 2 and 4, and then 4 on the floor. But there's a little bit of melody that comes in on the toms, so the right hand just moves away from the hi-hat and plays the toms. So this starts at the end of the 3rd bar. So if I play the 3rd and 4th bar, just the right hand part, we've got okay, then add the right foot and left hand, we've got this. Right, now the chorus groove. So we're going to play 8th notes on the floor tom, and we're going to play quarter notes with both our feet on the bass drum and the hi-hat. So if we start the feet, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the floor tom. Okay, then what we're going to do, we're going to play a flam on the and of 2 on the floor tom, and then another flam on the 4 on the snare. So we start the feet again, we'll bring in those 2 flams, we've got this. Okay, then all we add then is a 16th note on the ah of 4 on the medium tom. Okay, so all together it sounds like this. Right, and after the first chorus, we've got an 8-bar link between the chorus and the second verse. Now the groove we play in this link is the same groove that you played in the intro and the verse, and the first 4 bars of the link is actually the same as the first 4 bars of the intro. But in the second four bars, we end with a 16th note linear fill that I'll take you through now. So we play 3/16ths on the small tom, then 2/16ths on the kick, so together we've got. Then we play a 16th on the medium tom, so I'll play from the start to there. Then a 16th on the snare. Then a kick. Okay, then 2 more 16ths on the medium tom. And then we finish with a 16th on the floor tom. Okay, now that fill comes in on the 3rd bar of the second 4 bars on the and of 4. Okay, so if I play it from the 3rd bar, we've got. Okay, and then we end with an 8th note open on the and of 3, snare on 4, and then an 8th note open on the and of 4. Both the opens with a bass drum. So the 3rd and 4th bar will sound like this. I'll take you through the bridge now. So this is 16 bars long, and it's actually the same 8 bars played twice. So we play this on the ride cymbal, and you're going to play 8th notes, and we're going to play the downbeats on the bell and the upbeats on the mid part of the cymbal. So the right hand we're playing. Okay, normal backbeat on 2 and 4, and then 4 on the floor. So we got. And all we do is crash on the 1 of the first bar and then crash every 2 bars after that. So your 8 bars will sound like this. Right, then all we need to add to those 8 bars is the same fill that we played in the pre-chorus where we move the right hand away from the cymbal to the toms. And this comes in at the end of the 7th bar on the and of 4 where we hit the small tom, then spills into the 8th bar where we hit medium tom on and of 1, and then we hit 2/16 on the small tom on the and of 2, the 3 on the medium tom, the and of 3 on the floor tom, and then crash and snare on the 4. Okay, so if I do bars 7 and 8, we've got okay, and nice and slowly for you as well. Then we come to a little halftime section of the song where you've got a 2-bar groove. Now again, we play 8 notes on the hi-hat and we're going to play 2/8 on the kick. So if I play 2 bars, we've got okay. If we add a snare on the 3, okay, so that gives it its halftime sound. And in the first bar, we're going to add 2/16 on the small tom on the and of 4. Then in the second bar, we go round the toms. So 3/8 notes, starting on the and of 3 with the small tom, the 4 on the medium tom, and then the and of 4 on the floor tom. So the 2 bars sound like this. Then all we need to do is add a crash on the 1 of the first bar. And a bit slower. So we finish with an 8-bar outro that's the same as the link between the first chorus and the second verse, but all we need to do is change the orchestration of the linear fill. So this time we're going to start with 3/16 on the snare, small tom and medium tom. Hit the 2 kicks, then play 2/16 on the floor, snare, and another 16th on the kick. 3 more 16ths on the snare. Then we're going to finish with a crash on the and of 3 with a kick, and then another crash on the and of 4 with a kick. Okay, so the linear fill, including the crashes, sounds like this. Right guys, so thanks for watching and I hope you got something from that. If there's any questions on any of the parts, then feel free to leave me a comment on the comments page, or you can find me on Facebook or on Twitter at John Vooght Drums, and be sure to check out johnvootdrums.com for some more videos and drum stuff.